caltrops like a thing? Like, is that like
Yes,
no?
that is a thing.
She will, figuring that Everin will recognize it because of how much he tends to horses, caltrops.
He'll sort of look down, frowning, trying to spot them, and let's see if he actually can spot them, even with his active. I guess he was never the most aware person, so no, he cannot see any caltrops. It's dark. He sort of looks at Bree and says, "Are you sure?" As like Sir Ryman sort of calls out to halt.
Bree nods and says, "Trust me on this one, Everin."
Just
hoping that, buying the fucking horse for him will give her that.
Sort of look down, look at everyone else as the cart sort of stopping the ones behind it.
Bree will slide down off the horse for demonstrative purposes. Like, how far did we stop away from, like, the Clint's? Like, are we, like, right next to them?
Rather close, yeah. Very close. Okay. Otherwise you wouldn't spot them at all. They were rather hard to see in the darkness.
All right. Does it seem like any sort of way to perhaps, like, navigate these things, or are we going to have to, like, clear the bone way?
You might have to either, like... You probably have to clear a way through.
Okay.
It's dark. It's very hard to see. It's full of, like, these rocks anyway.
Bree will get off and then look at Everin, or sort of like at the equipment, and say, someone will bring up a torch.
Yeah, I mean, the Ranger 3, there's a torch on each sort of cart. Okay. There's one in a holder sort of on the side, and then that guy front holds one.
Bree will hop up and grab the held torch, and come with me, Everin. And she'll walk close right next to, like, the caltrops that she's noticed, and point the torch right at them so he sees.
Yeah. He'll frown, so... look a bit to her for guidance, then look over and wave. Try to wave at his dad's attention. Over.
Alright. Alaric will get off, tether his horse to the wagon, and take a walk around.
A few people from behind over here sort of seem to reach your necks a little bit, trying to see what's going on. Pointing it out, Alaric can see the sharp little metal objects laying there as well.
Oh, crap.
Bree looks up at her, at Sarah Cousin and says, "We're going to have to spend some time to clear these out of the way. The wagons will not be able to come through here."
Alaric nods and says, "Well, luckily for us, we can't be attacked by any cavalry with this."
Bree, like, nervously, like, looks out to, like, the hill slope.
At that point, Sandstriders that know exactly where the caltrops are.
At that point, I will add you to initiative.
Yeah.
I will let the people who were over by the caltrops, they probably were, well, were you expecting anything to happen?
Alaric seeing the caltrops is like, yeah, this is a bad thing.
Because then I will not have you guys lose, like, a round of surprise.
Bree saw those, and, like, first the caltrops, then the Sandstriders, and drop off back in her head.
Dogs, caltrops, Sandstriders.
The caltrops thing was new. They learned a wrinkle in the past 3 years.
Yeah. New tactic. God, fuck.
Yes, God fuck is the new tactic.
Yep.
It's pretty effective.
Yeah.
It's pretty effective.
A lascivious mind would think that, Halldamir.
So you can roll your agility quickness tests.
So Alaric uses Godfuck. It is super
I
effective.
know, you take a penalty on agility test equal to your armor rating, don't you? Something which I don't think we mentioned before, but...
Yes, I believe you do.
And that's why I use my warfare tactics.
And you can that, because you're not surprised.
I am not surprised.
I'll give you one of 0.
Alright,
So, is that 2? That's 2 degrees, isn't it?
What is the DC?
That's down to the narrator. If it's terrible. But it's normally 9.
Yeah.
Wait, so is it 9? DC?
And
If
unless...
He says it's 9, then it's 9.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, unless Manakai says that it's specifically difficult to
No,
shout
I mean,
orders.
Yeah, it might be, but this is fine enough. Sort of ambush locations, that sort of thing.
Okay.
That would actually improve my check by 1.
Okay, one sec.
Jonas, do you want to do the 2 test die?
What it
What's
does
that?
is it gives two bonus die, right?
Yeah.
2 bonus dice.
2
to
bonus
your
die, yeah.
initiative checks.
Everyone else. You're like,
Shit, I
you're on
forgot
the. Well, what do you scream?
Um,
As you hear, I suppose, like the slight bit of movement as bowstrings are pulled and quickly released.
Alaric will point to the direction of the noise, shout, ambush, get behind cover, and kind of point at people that are out of cover, like Everin and Bree, and say, get behind cover.
The girls will not participate in the battle, as it turns out.
How about that? Good thing you got the longbow, right, Halldamir?
Yes! uh,
Because damn if it won't be fun to shoot into the darkness.
Yes.
I got that
There's no light
special.
up there. You have light.
You're not gonna be able to fucking hit anyone up there.
Nah, I've got to wait for them to come to me. Oh, there's knights. Yeah, there we go. Come
Would
at me, bro.
Would it be shadowy up there, or just outright darkness, Manikai?
There's darkness up there.
-4, 4
Oof.
penalty dice on marksmanship test to hit someone up there, Halldamir.
For penalty dice,
Yes, -4D on
That is like-
marksmanship tests.
unless you are an accomplished or like paragon marksman, you cannot
it
hit
turns out-
anyone up there.
It's
As it
difficult
turns-
to hit people you can't see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Evren will get to move. Jonas, will the Decim participate in this, or will we just keep cover under by the cart?
No, I won't participate in this. This is beyond
Or
him.
you want to have control of Evren? Not that he has a melee attack, but
He doesn't have a melee attack?
well, he only has a melee attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
He doesn't have a bow.
Oh.
That doesn't-
Well,
So
I mean-
until the knights show
he
up,
didn't buy my bow. Poor
He spent
Everett.
all the money on like a plate
Poor-
mail,
Yeah, I know.
so he only gets
Do
like
I know?
scuffy things that are left.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I can control Everett, sure. Yes, I'll control Everett.
Alright, I will give you control of Evren. You can double click him to see a rundown of the things that might be relevant in combat. I put on him. Actually, I'll put them in notes. You can't see them otherwise. And I will need to add your Hall. Halldamir, I think, has already got. So,
yeah, I do.
some stuff.
'Cause I
Because he's
believe-
the first one who'll get to act, because he was actually not surprised. Well, he was surprised, but not enough. You know, get it.
Well, in that case, he will take a look around and maybe call out to move a little bit away from the absolute brightest area around the front of the cart. We could
Mhm.
move to the back where it's darker to get more cover from the arrows. Because if we stand out here in the
Bree
middle...
has a torch right now, too.
Oh,
It's true, I'm holding a torch right now.
well, that's unfortunate. In that case, he is probably gonna hold his ground and put up his shield, sort of, pointing it outwards, trying to shield Bree from whatever arrows coming in. He's not gonna run away, leaving her in the front lines.
Bree didn't plan on staying.
No, but she acts after him, so
Yes, it's true.
that's it. Is there a defense thing you can do to get more defense?
Well, let's see if there's a defense thing you can do. I think you can dodge. Dodge.
The problem with that is that it would completely replace your combat defense, even if worse. It'd be an agility test
And
for
he's
him.
not super good at that.
Yeah. No.
Alright, nothing, and shield up, looking out.
Yeah, of course you can yield.
Yeah, I think he'll throw down his sword.
Tina. Well, you actually don't get to act now,
Aw.
as it turns out.
Next one would be Breeble.
Yeah, next one will be me.
Not entirely.
Aha.
There's
No.
someone in between.
Oh my!
Invisible!
Oh, the knight and the ambusher.
Shoot arrows up from the edge. And well, they look down. The people who are not in carts, because those guys have a little bit of cover. Like for example, Everin. He's standing down there, being a wonderful, well lit target. So you have a shot going at him out of the dark.
Oof.
Well, there he goes.
That's 3 degrees.
That is 3. Which, he is not really wearing his armor, as it turns out.
Mm.
Which will knock him down.
Well,
Pretty much as long as this.
Well, Jonas, it was good to have you in this combat.
uh,
Well, so he's not outright died right now, but he gets hit by an arrow, basically in the shoulder area, which is strong enough for him to give out a yelp instead of fall down to his knees and just
Jesus. Not a good day.
he's just sort of laying there. Stat can see he's sort of laying there limply. Well, that was very successful. So Alaric will gain an arrow against him.
That's 2 degrees.
Which will not pierce his armor. Sadly, he didn't buy as good armor for his son.
No, I didn't have the money. Bree bought me the armor.
He will have another shot towards him.
2 again.
That does not pierce his armor then.
Nope.
Bree?
Bree will blink down at the fallen body of Everin. Sort of like in like a spiteful gesture, as like I suppose like one of her lesser actions, she is going to like tense her muscles and like hurl the torch she's carrying like as far out this way as she can, like.
Yeah.
And let's see here, as like the other she's not gonna leave him. He might get like run over or tread. She is going to call back to the people in the wagon, like, stop hesitating and put out the torches now. And other lesser action, she's actually going to move like out right there. She's not going to let Everin get trampled over. And tense her muscles. That ends her turn.
Sure. Which leads us to, well, Alaric kind of goes last, but he still gets to do something. Cause
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
He will move up as well. Actually, he'll move slightly further forward.
That's part of my move action. I
For
can
his-
roll my dirk and I will do so.
The counters, by the way, are too far apart. You can avoid them if you're walking
Okay.
Okay.
without too much trouble. It's more a problem with the horses getting them in their hooves.
Mm. That's what they're designed for, really.
No, this place just sucks.
Mm-hmm.
No? Yeah.
The reason it's called the Bone Way. Yeah.
Hot and terrible and dark.
But yeah, that's it.
Well, now the rangers can do something, but as it turns out, they can't really see anything up there.
Put out the damn torches, boys!
He'll put out the torch, and he'll put out that torch, and he'll put out that torch. Now it's completely damn black here. The stars don't shoot a lot of light down into the narrow canyon, as it turns out. Erin is down. Yeah, black all around you.
Nima will dismount and tie the horse to the carriage, because I'm not gonna let that horse run away. I'll free!
You just don't really seem to understand that something's happened yet.
No, but the moment someone comes running with a sword and says, "Yeah!" it's gonna run. So Nima's gonna dismount and get that horse tied up. How much is that? Is that a lesser action? Move action and a lesser action?
Two lesser actions, probably.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'll be fine with doing that.
Also my sword. And dagger. Can I? How far away can I be from that horse?
It's reasonably. Yeah, it's
Like
fine.
that?
Yeah, it's fine.
I just don't want to be on top of it.
Well, 4 penalty dice, certainly not awesome. 3.
Bree is going to take her greater action and pass Manikai.
Right then. So Roman is not really sure what the hell to do. No one's giving orders. Someone's wounded, but he'll get off the sort of cart and well, wish that knights used bows in this country and that there was light up there. Desmond, do something.
He's not in the fight.
No,
Well,
he's-
the
he
character
can't.
control's gone. So if you don't have a thing.
I can't do anything really. If the torches are out, that's what I conceivably could have done.
Send Strangler
We'll hop sort of out.
To do what?
to carve where they are.
But it's still
Oh,
dark.
That's not going to help.
Oh yeah,
It's,
birds don't do shit at night. Sorry,
Mhm.
damn birds. You should have
He's
gone
not
up
an
there.
owl.
and it's more the like
Blink.
the darkness. That's the issue.
I will start my turn by rolling my courage test.
Let's hope you don't want to flee.
It seems that there's something in the back you could ride out into the darkness.
I mean,
Thank you.
luckily no one can see the air of the house faltering and running away, right? In the darkness. So that's good.
Apart from all of those guards that.
No, I don't see anything.
Dropping the lowest dice to 1 is just a success.
Wonderful.
Go you.
I will
I
continue
mean, you
by...
can't see if there's any enemies, right?
I mean, I just heard a yelp from up front.
The bush arrows.
Yes, I'm going to, I suppose, dismount and ready myself. I'm not really...
So Alaric.
I will pass.
Alright. The rangers will, well, actually they're fine with standing in the carts to that guy's wounded. You don't do anything to see if they can gain them cover from it.
They
Yeah.
at least move so the girls are, safe.
Girls can like huddle together over here.
So there are no sound coming from down here.
I mean, not really anything that's louder than the movement of all these people and such.
So there are only enemies up here.
As
Nice, see-
far as you currently know, it could be that they would come from the front or some such.
Can I do an awareness to find out where the hell they're coming from?
Sure.
You will take 2 penalty dice on awareness tests in
Because
darkness.
it's dark.
Yep.
Then I only have 1.
Well, you'll still have your bonus from water
Yeah,
dancing.
true, but
It's something.
You think perhaps that there is more sound coming from the front than sort of from this direction. Then
so from here. Okay, then Nima's gonna stand here. And also what?
Nah, I was just thinking. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And yeah, pass. After that,
All terrain and darkness counts as treacherous, so
Oh,
for every
wait.
yard you would
Ne-
move
ne-
counts as
ne-
2.
Nima will tell Lanus that she hears. I don't think it's a good idea to yell, "Hey, they're over there!"
No.
But Nima will tell Lanus that she's hearing someone from the front.
You will
Now
give a nod
don't
to
panic.
that.
Now don't panic. It's totally fine. It could be friends.
up on this hill, you will see 3 lights appearing.
You fools!
Someone has apparently lit some sort of well, something that has fire with it. Certainly. Up there, you see 3 silhouettes. They are now no longer in darkness, but sort of in slight light. They seem to also have lit
Shoot them.
arrows.
Shoot them before they fire arrows. Do this, because then
I
we're
don't think that's
truly
how it
fucked.
works.
Yep.
Prepare action.
Okay, I passed. So I have the 2 bonus dice, and let's see here. What's fighting here? I'm going to use a greater action. I don't know how far away I could drag Everin. I want to. Let's see here.
Oh, it's black right now, so I'd say like a quarter of your movement.
What is my movement? Well, what's the point of even fucking moving him then?
Is that like one yard?
Use my greater action to break his fucking neck then. You fucking Jesus.
They will light it
Well,
what you have.
His father is not seeing it. He has his back to you.
I
Yeah,
suppose
but
if
I'm
you do
sure
like a
he would
sprint,
know.
you could do it with your sprint. I'd say that.
Okay,
Or your sprint then, which should be your total movement.
I guess. Let's see here. I
He's
don't
not
know
wearing
if-
his armor. He's not that heavy right now.
I don't know if it'd be that great to move him right next to the fucking horse, although it is war trained. Brianna's going to take her greater action, using her bonus dice for like athletic shit to basically drag Everin right in front of Sir Ryman. And Bree will like look up at Sir Ryman. He dies, you die. In turn.
We'll place him over here and sort of stand in front of him, keeping watch over him. Not really saying anything to answer, trying to be quiet as it seems. A little disorientated by the complete lack of light all of a sudden. His eyes not adjusting very well. Desmond, call that one.
Desmond, Desmond, be a spotter for the guards. do something at least.
Shoot them, you idiots!
Like you could do assisting, like
No,
trying to
I
get
don't have a...
half the
Oh,
mark.
my lord. Why, you're a ranger, why don't you have a bow?
The restless don't.
Ah.
They will hold fast and protect the wagons.
Why, how
Yeah.
high is this down?
The assist action.
Yeah, but
No,
How?
that works if you're adjacent to someone.
Well, there was a ranger right there.
But you're adjacent to someone also adjacent to the enemy that he's fighting.
I mean, did that really work for marksmanship though? Range.
No, it doesn't work for range.
Pretty sure it pulled it out.
For the purposes of limits on attacks, assisting on a fighting, marksmanship, or some other attack counts as your attack for your turn. So it's a right
Where are you looking?
Page 164. Other actions assist. To do so, you must be adjacent to the ally, and the ally must usually be able to see and hear you. Narrator's discretion. The ally's opponent being adjacent only matters if you're aiding a fighting test.
Oh, yeah, I'd be okay with it then. Give
Desmond
like
will
+1 bonus.
move up to that guy and point out he has a pretty good awareness, as it turns out. Can spot them and point out one of them, like one of the fire arrows, and pointing them and saying, "Shoot him!" So, would I give my awareness to that, or what would I
You'd
do?
add half your own marksmanship, but it's something.
That's one.
He's extra motivated.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I'm going to try and help out the archer as well, using my will to do a coordinate test.
Right.
Which to state, you may test will to improve your ally's ability to assist in a task. Usually, when an ally assists, they grant half their rank in the as a bonus on the tested ability. You may coordinate efforts, adding your will rank times the degree of success from your test.
Oh god, I should have done that.
Well, the thing is, someone must be aiding first before it can be decided.
Oh, okay.
You're,
Alright.
he's helping you aid him.
Yes.
We should reverse this for the next round.
The point is, you were right next. You were there. It made it easier. Also, technically, your initiative, I have to act after you, but before he does. So, kind of awkward. You have to get timing right. But I will try my will test. Nonetheless, I have 4 dice. I have my extra dice there. That is versus 12, that's 2 degrees success. The archer will receive an additional +8. Twice my will.
Is that a total of plus 10 then?
+9, is that right now?
Oh, plus 9, yeah, sorry.
It turns out being next to the Highborn like this was a really big motivator for this
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
I'm so bored, but much pressure.
Alaric will tell the guards and such to extinguish any flaming arrows if when they come down, and we'll pass.
The Rangers, I'm gonna let Jonas roll that marksmanship. Could you do that for me, Jonas? A 4D plus 9 modifier.
4D plus 9.
You know, coordinate's pretty good, right?
And because they're shadowy, it will be 2 penalty dice, I do believe.
Yes, I believe so.
We'll drop the 2 dice afterwards.
Yes, yes.
2 and a 5.
Not
So-
terrible.
21.
It's a 21, yeah.
Which one are you shooting?
One of them? Like, there were 3?
Yeah, I mean, middle one.
You shoot number 1 then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd go for number 1.
shoots number 1.
Falls down. Gets shot in the face and falls down, smattering, sort of splattering somewhere in the rock fall. He's dead.
Hooray!
Huzzah!
Good work, Ranger.
Quick, become adjacent to all of the...
Yeah.
Rangers to me!
That would not hit. That would not hit either. Oh, that is
Woohoo.
something that might do something.
Oh,
Yes, that just hits. Wounds a guy. People don't usually bring this many archers.
It's like
Here.
we fucking knew.
It's like you expect it to be ambushed.
yeah.
How dare we be prepared for this shit?
That one, Nima.
I really can't do anything for them.
Well, you're still pretty sure that there's something coming from the north, from sort of the front. Up north.
You could assist in a fighting test, and Desmond could coordinate.
Assist. But if someone is coming from the front,
That's true.
but is the girls out?
Yeah, they're huddling behind the wheel for cover. They're pretty much invisible from up there.
Yeah, I should have like
Baptism.
full
Okay,
cover.
Well, that's yeah. Stand here. Put back to them.
Sure. You hear the crunching of sand from the front. Someone's definitely on the way. Though it's dark, you can see shapes out here. Silhouettes. It's very dark, though. It's completely dark, so it's not really much more than that.
Does it sound like many feet or?
Well, you could try and turn spinning some time to listen. It certainly is feet, and they seem to be heavy. You know,
Mhm.
trying to shoot.
Of course, he'll have the 4 penalty dice from darkness.
As well. They don't hit with the arrows, but the arrows land in the ground next to you. With the little flaming, oily tips.
Next to who?
Probably what they were supposed to do, to illuminate the thing slightly. Or like here. I'll make that a little bigger. There.
Mhm.
Like over here. You sit in the ground. Thuds. 3.
Pass greater action in turn.
Right. I will do the same. Watching over Everin. Not wanting to leave him now. Desmond.
do something similar. If they knock more flaming arrows up there, we're gonna do something similar. Just gonna try to assist the ranger. And he shouts to the guard to go stamp out the flames. Like, what are you doing, morons?
Takes 2 of them to stamp out 1 arrow. 4 of them. They're like, get the fucking flame!
You're telling them what to do, and they'll do it.
No one went for that one down there, huh?
There weren't
Nope.
any of those guards over there.
Ryman, what the fuck are you doing?
I know that guy standing over there was a fucking, like, I mean, I could apply myself.
Yeah, he's like, I'll go with everyone else.
Edith?
I will
helping.
shout out orders to coordinate to the actions of my uncle and the archer.
Listen, don't just overpower him, let him fucking shoot.
Don't strangle him.
If you don't hit, I will end you.
That is a success by 2 degrees.
So, another, exactly the same.
He's got another
Yep, I got another plus 8.
So it's +9 in total again.
He's the best coached archer in the Seven Kingdoms.
He is.
No, he's just under a lot of pressure with me shouting orders at you and you shouting orders at him.
And it should have people shouting orders at them. You will learn. Alaric? He's shouting
He'll-
at people approaching. I hear them light in the back.
He'll shout for some of the guards to come up here. And,
What?
Well, they don't seem to be listening to you because they have other orders for someone higher than you.
they'll fucking shout that we need guards over here. So Decim could do that shit on his turn then. And he'll,
On the oily arrow.
he'll,
What will he do other than that?
pass.
Alright. Well, as it turns out,
Bree glares up at the Rangers.
do you want to do it again, Jonas?
Yeah, sure.
Shoot the, probably number 4.
So 4 dice, plus 9, and of course we'll drop the lowest 2.
Wow.
20. Bam.
That's a 20.
Crit. No.
Critical.
Done.
Criticals are scary.
20s are scary.
Okay.
How you're even getting a 20 in a D6 based system is terrifying. That's 11.
Yeah.
They have some cover up there.
Those bastards. How dare they use tactics? How dare they, like, dungeon delvers, like, keep track of our torches in the night.
Pass. Can you hear if they're getting closer or anything?
Sure, you can try that. You can see the silhouettes though, with the light from this torch is like outlining them slightly.
Yeah, but I can see them.
Seem to be 4 of them.
See how far away are they, maybe?
They are about 15 ahead of Alaric. Not very far at all.
15, okay. So they're like
Very far.
a round away. God damn.
So I can see the silhouettes basically.
I'll just take them up as well.
I think that's the only ones I can tell.
That's what you can see.
Alright.
Should I stay with the girls?
I got this.
Sure.
You want that Halldamir? You can have it.